there. How are you? It's Priestess and Medium Rosalind. How are you all doing? It is so good to speak to you all. I mean, there's so much going on right now, and what I'm doing is just stepping forward to share a few things with you all, and I will be back later to do some readings as well, okay? The first thing I wanted to say is that it is so important right now that we're under spiritual protection as well as physical protection, okay? That is something that is very important, and it's something that we cannot forget. Our spirituality, our intuition, our dreams and connections to Mother and Father God right now, Archangel Micheal, and our helping and healed ancestors, okay? What I do in my daily life, I work to help people, to help make those connections in their life. And I do that in a number of ways. And right now, I just want to share with you some things that may, it may calm you. It may soothe some of your nerves as people are going around fighting for toilet paper and hand sanitizers, working themselves up into a frenzy. And they may not even need all of these things anyway, especially if we're going to be quarantined. You may not even need all of those things because we'll have such a limited interaction with the outside and with other people. So what I want to do now is just show you a few things, okay? Some of these things I do routinely in my own home, in my own life, okay? So let's start out with something kind of simple here, okay? This is Florida water. Okay, so you may see this anywhere. You may see it online. You may see it even in the grocery stores now. I've seen Florida water literally everywhere now, okay? And it used to be something that people in, hoodoo and conjure, root work, they knew about Florida water and they used it. Now it's being used by so many people. So what you can do with this, just to give you a bit of spiritual protection, a sense of well-being, a sense of being cleansed and clear, it's just daily to take a little splash in your hand, rub it together, okay? Anoint your forehead, the back of your neck, behind your ears as you say a prayer of protection to Mother and Father God, to Archangel Micheal, to the universe, whoever it is that you align yourself with spiritually, okay? That you feel is good for working with your energy and protecting you, okay? That's a good, quick, easy thing you can do every day. You can even do that if you carry that with you, and you can take it out, if you feel like you've been crowded up with people, you feel like something's off kilter, you feel like you may have been exposed to some negative energy or too many people around, you can just, rub it in your hands. It has a higher alcohol content than what I would make with my own Florida water, but it has, some alcohol in it, and it has that spiritual aspect to help clear you. Okay, so that's something you can remember to carry with you. Another thing you can do, okay, is create your own hand sanitizer. It's very easy, okay? You just need some alcohol. Try to find alcohol that's more than 50%, okay? This one is 70%, okay? You put half alcohol and half of your aloe vera gel, okay? And you mix it together. You can do like 4 ounces at a time. Remember to do half and half. Okay, and the reason why I say you can do half and half is because you're going to add oils to it, so it's not going to dry your skin out. And you mix it together in a spray bottle, okay? And then what you want to do, you can add some tea tree, some eucalyptus oil to it, about 4 or 6 drops. And those oils have properties in them that they kill off germs. They do have that antibacterial effect to them, antifungal, antibacterial effect to them. And you just shake them together in your little bottle. I don't know if you're going to make multiples at a time. And then you just spray it on you, keep it with you, just use it like you would any other hand sanitizer, right? Of course, you still want to remember to wash your hands, okay? So you may find a different formulation, a different type of recipe or ratio online, but I use half and half alcohol, half aloe vera gel, mixing those together with the essential oils, keeping it with you. It's a little bit better than normal hand sanitizer you might buy off the counter because it has the oil aspect, okay? One thing you want to remember is to use some shea butter sometimes, cocoa butter, or a really nice hand moisturizer, because your hands, if they do get cracked, it allows a lot of germs to go in. I used to be a medical assistant a long time ago, and that was something that routinely moisturizing your hands, that's something that helps to protect your skin. You know, because when we're washing our hands all day over and over, because I wash my hands so much, yeah, you need to keep moisture on your hands, okay? I also use different oil blends. Some of those you'll find at www.rosalindvaughn.net, my website, and you'll see the different types of oils that I make. I carry those with me. And it's beautiful because I get to have those things and feel protected, you know, as I'm using those things, okay? I'm going to show you something with that a little bit later as well. Another thing you want to remember at this time, which is something that I always do this, okay? It's not something that I'm doing just because of what's happening right now. And I think some of these things we should do routinely. Okay, you see the pure sea salt, right? Pure sea salt, you can get the ones that are chunked. You can get pink Himalayan, you know, if you feel more of a connection to the pink Himalayan, or you can just get regular sea salt, as long as it's actual sea salt, okay? You can do a half a teaspoon to 2 ounces of water, okay? And what do you do with that? You can gargle with it, okay? It's a good protective barrier for your throat. And it also cleanses it, okay? And it brings us back to our balance, because we really are water-based beings, okay? Water and sea salt, it has a huge connection to grounding us and making us feel more balanced and clear and cleansed, okay? So you can even take a half a cup of this, just pure sea salt, and put it in your bath and pray over your bath, and it turns it into a spiritual bath, okay? And that is something that will ground you and clear you, especially if you're around a lot of people and you're experiencing these different mood swings. People are around you who may have a cough. You might have experienced increased anxiety with all of this going on. So remember to do that for yourself and try to do it every day for a few days a week, okay? All right, so another thing you can do with this, the 2 ounces of salt water, okay, with the half a teaspoon and the 2 ounces of water, you can shake that up and put it into a nasal sprayer, okay? You can put it into a nasal sprayer and actually pump a couple spritz in each nose, in each nostril, in each nostril, right? And what I do is I do this every day, okay, when I wake up, to clear out anything that may have come through during the night, or you can do it at night to clear out what you were inhaling and around other people that day, okay? And also it clears out any kind of irritation. You might have a small allergy to something, or you might be in a dry environment, because we all have our heat on right now. You want to keep the inside of your nasal passages clear, protected, you know, and it helps to reduce those microbial germs and things. It's something you should be doing all the time anyway. Okay, and if you don't do it all the time, maybe every other day is fine for you. I do it every day. So those are very simple things you can do to kind of combat yourself. And remember, we have tea tree oil. We've always had it. We have access to it. We have eucalyptus oil. We've always had it. We have access to it. Okay, so I want to show you also something before I go into Bible verses, okay? Because I want to go and show you all some Bible scriptures, okay? This is ginger, okay? So you might see this at the store, you know, in the produce department. Get a few ounces of this, okay? Get some garlic too, okay? And what I do is I take a few slices. It doesn't have to be very much, about a teaspoon. And I get a few slices and I put it in hot water, and you can put it in a little steamer strainer like this. Put it in there and get some hot water and just let it set in your coffee cup, just like a 6 or 8 ounce size, okay? Let it set in there in some really hot water for about 10 minutes. Take it out, and you can put in maybe a half a teaspoon of pure honey, raw honey, manuka honey, something to help even boost more that antibiotic effect. And what it does is it keeps your system clear, your digestion. It's good for you. It is so good for you. It's like a natural antibiotic, okay? And Spirit is also talking about the cleansing and detox effect of that, okay? It's something that I do almost every day. I'm using garlic or ginger, okay? Especially right now, All right. So even if you weren't using it before, maybe you can just boost it up a little bit. But those things are beautiful for your body, your own protective, antibiotic, natural kind of set point that you want to boost it up a little bit. Okay. Now this is Uncrosssing Oil. This is something that I make it all the time. I was just making these last night. I was making candles and oils. It has 7 different ingredients in it. Okay, it has hyssop, it has sage. Okay, it has different things in it to help clear and cleanse your energy. And the herbs and roots they are already very, very important. But not only that, they're potent. Okay. They're potent for your system. They're potent for your energy. They're potent for your spirituality because they're alive. Did you realize that? Okay, the herbs and roots that we use in our cooking, in our oils, when we make things and we're working with rituals and we're trying to clear something, we're trying to boost ourselves up, we're trying to align ourselves to something, guess what? They're already alive. And we use them, you know, in hoodoo, root work, conjure, spirituality. We use them to boost ourselves more, our manifestations, our intentions. And when you put together uncrossing herbs, some of these are very ancient. Some of these are spoken of even in the Bible, okay, like hyssop. It's in here. It's for uncrossing. It's something you can use in your bath. It's something you can use in your candles, rituals, and spells. So I do make that, and I use that. You can anoint yourself with it, okay? You can even use it in your vehicle, okay? So think about different ways to connect your spirituality, your intentions, and the herbs and roots all together. Makes everything very powerful, okay? And before I close out, I want to share with you all some Bible scriptures, okay? Psalms 7, okay, is very good for protecting, cleansing, okay? I want you all to know that the Bible is really a concept. If you think it's only for Christianity, well, you know, I'm not going to argue with you on your beliefs, but really it's used in voodoo, hoodoo, root work, spells, rituals. The Bible is like a spell book. So you can use the Bible. The verses are very powerful. It's something that you could add as an extra element because it's powerful, okay? And it's ancient. You can also use Psalms 23 to empower yourself, to empower your situations, okay? That's a very good prayer all around to pray. Psalm 7 is good for clearing and cleansing. Spirit is also speaking on defense. It is good for defending, clearing, cleansing, protecting. Okay, another passage, Psalms 91, okay, very good for cleansing, protection, your family. Think about being under protection. Think about being covered in protection, okay, and saying these passages, okay. Another one is Psalm 69, okay, and some people, they don't know this, and they're churchy, but they don't know some of the things you can do with the Psalms and the passages, all right? I use these, I speak these. They're powerful. I've seen them work in my life and others. Psalm 69 is when you feel like, you really need protection, as if you are unsafe and you need to reverse these things back out, okay? So I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have questions, you can let me know. I'm going to go ahead and end this before it gets too long, okay? So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I'm here for you and you're here for me, all right? You're part of the soul family. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.